Zoidberg drank the jar juice, and the mysterious power transported them to the past. After some investigation by the professor, he discovered that the juice contained a special substance that allowed people to travel back in time. Then, someone insulted the professor's ancestors. Furious, the professor poured all the protein powder into the juice, and they traveled back in time to try to prevent his ancestors from making mistakes. Following the trail, the professor found Benjamin Franklin, the only person with a printing press. After inspecting the fake coin, Franklin became suspicious of his apprentice David Farnsworth. The professor immediately identified the culprit. However, when they opened the room, David Farnsworth had already fled. Bender, after pulling a coin out of the toilet, handed it to the professor for inspection. To verify its authenticity, Bender even bit into it. Franklin noticed that it wasn't feces, but a piece of tin. Franklin immediately thought of his silversmith friend, but he was 300 miles away. So, Franklin came up with a plan to transmit power through a kite using electricity. Bender quickly led the group to their destination. Upon hearing Farnsworth's name, the silversmith confirmed that he was at his factory. The group kicked open the door, armed and ready. Upon seeing the family's disgrace, the professor immediately gave him a lesson. However, the British had already launched an attack on them. After Fry brought the professor a lamp, they set the fake coins on fire. But that lamp caused the future history to be rewritten. When Revere saw only the one lamp, he received the wrong signal. Upon returning, the professor found that the future world was now ruled by the British. All of this happened because of that one lamp. The professor's ancestor, having framed George Washington, was made a duke. The professor felt ashamed of his ancestor. When he discovered the opal on the queen's crown, he immediately stole the crown and fled. After Bender turned the opal into powder, the professor decided to save his family's honor. Upon returning from the time travel, the professor had apparently succeeded in saving the future, but they didn't seem to notice that the flags hanging above their heads were a bit different.